There we go. Should be fine now. I think I've got everything ready. Sorry for the delay and the fuck up, and shit went fucking massively bad. Just put it like that. And yes, it's not good, man. Wasn't good. Okay, welcome to Shooting the Shit, episodes, whatever it is, 158. Okay, I know I'm late, I'm bad, but the computer was fucking up, the laptop wasn't working right, and I finally figured out what it was, and it was a right pain in the arse, because everything looked fine until we were ready to go. So there's that. Anyway, I don't even know where she's away to do stuff. I don't know, because I couldn't hear anyone, because everything was just being a complete cunt. So there's that. Anyway, I will get to do the bloody show now. Not even had a beer yet. This is terrible, man. Hate this shit when it fucks up. Focus. Okay, so this is a vampire.
Okay, hey.
Yay! Hello.
You kind of echoey.
Yep.
So what was going on before? Like you kept messing up.
Yep.
So you didn't fix it. Since you're so echoey.
Shut up.
Are we still on YouTube?
Yes.
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Okay, because I definitely wanted to fit in my memes into the YouTube portion.
Okay.
Well, you gotta show them. You gotta show the YouTube.
What?
You have to show YouTube by memes.
Look.
The JF ones and the Fox ones.
I know. I understand.
Okay.
But I'm going to cry. Everything. Right, that goes there, that goes there. What is it? Don't understand. No, hang on. Because that, yeah, maybe. I don't know if I'm still echoey.
Oh, you are. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, but I don't understand why. Right, it shouldn't be now.
No, you still are.
I don't know how. They are?
No, still are.
Don't know. Don't know. Yeah, there was a fucking stupid update on Windows that's fucked up everything. So there's that.
There's also this like beep 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 sound.
Yeah.
There it is again.
I don't know what it is. I'm not using anything that makes a beep.
Yeah, do you hear it though?
No.
I hear it. It's not me, I don't have anything going on. Maybe it is me, but I don't think
That's your fucking smoke alarm, you retard.
No, not that! It's different, it's a computer sounding one. It's a computer sounding like I can't even recreate it, but it sounds like a computer.
You suck.
Screw my headphones.
Take your headphones off.
Okay.
fuck.
Anymore with my headphones off, but I also can't hear you now or anything else.
Exactly, it's fine.
No, see, there it is again.
Look, the
It's like when you click on something and it makes like a sound, but it's like looks like when you click on something wrongly or whatever, it goes doo-doo.
no, I don't know where that's coming from. It's not. I can't hear it.
I can hear it.
I don't know. It's not me. Leave me alone.
I don't think it's up to you. Cause like I just have Discord and I don't have any tabs up that would be it. Yeah.
Right, hang on then.
I'm gonna see if I can hear it through the YouTube. I'm gonna mute you.
Huh?
I'm gonna turn down your volume to see if I can hear it through the YouTube channel.
Right. And is it?
No, I still hear it. I'm gonna now turn off the YouTube and see if it's my computer by having this everything.
I'm going to do that too. No, I'm going to go one better.
No, I still hear it, so it's not you. But where is it coming
Told
from?
you it wasn't me.
There's nothing on my computer that could be doing that.
Well, obviously there is. Obviously.
So if I have everything muted. Okay, I just muted everything. No, yeah, so then it's me. The beeping's me. I just don't know where it's coming from on my computer. So if I have everything, maybe it's me. Maybe it's my screen.
Hang on.
Nope. I don't know what that could be.
Hang on. Shush for a minute.
Oh wait, I don't have you all the way muted. Maybe that's why. That could be. Wait, I don't know because
Hang on. Shush for a minute. Yeah, there's an echo on the radio as well. I don't understand.
Okay, yeah.
It's
It's me then that one. That's really weird because I don't know where it's coming from. But it's really irritating.
yeah, and my echo's irritating me now.
Yeah, yeah. So I've got like this weird beeping I can't find, and then also your. Again.
Do you know what? We don't need this. Do you know what I'm going to do? Give me a minute. I'll be back.
Yahoo open. It's not Yahoo. I got a couple of things open.
Is my echo away now?
No, your echo's still there.
It's still there. There we go. Everything's fucking up. They should hear you now.
Oh. Okay, are you be back on?
Keep the fucking thingy going.
I don't know what to talk about. We don't have anything. Got an orange right now. I'm peeling it. I'm gonna roast in an orange. Where's my dinner? Delicious looking orange. I bought it at the store. I saw the oranges and they looked really good, so I was like, I'm gonna grab a couple oranges. I did. We'll see if it's good. Take the bite. It's an alright orange. I've had better, but it's alright. Decent orange, decent. This show's now orange review. It's juicy. Citrusy. You know, a good amount of juice, so like the right amount of juice for an orange that an orange should have. Kroger's, my review of Kroger's oranges. What kind of orange was it? It had a sticker. Oh, there it is. Paramount Citrus, 4012.
No. You can I don't know. Fucked if I know. This is not going well.
Well, now they're getting an orange review. I've almost eaten one half of it. Very satisfied. I don't like to shove the whole orange. Like, I peel the whole outside. What I do is I take a knife and put some slits on the outside of the what's it called? Rind? Orange rind, maybe? You put some slits on that, and then you can take your fingers and you just peel it right off. So some vertical and horizontal slits. Peel it right off. Peeled off relatively easy. You know, so it wasn't too bad. Relatively easy peel. And then that's how I like to peel it. And then I like to have the slices and then take a couple bites per slice. Really enjoy the orange. My roast was good too. I finished what I wanted with that. There's a little bit left over here, but I didn't want to eat any more roast. It's pretty full. Roast.
Why is some part not there anymore? Huh. It's fucking weird. What? Right, go away. Apply. Don't understand. I don't know
Maybe
what's
you need
happening right now.
Maybe you need an orange.
Fucking software's fucking up now and I can't broadcast or do anything. So what we'll do is we'll make this into a fucking shit show. A YouTube edition thing or something. I don't know. Everyone's fucking up. And I don't know why.
So we can only be on YouTube?
Are you there?
So can we only... Yeah, I'm here. Can we only be on YouTube then?
Yeah. I mean, we've already been live for fucking ages.
Yeah, I guess we'll just leave it at that. And at the end, maybe do the perfect date.
Yeah, the whole, I can't record or broadcast to the radio.
Okay.
Because the software's not seeing the sound cards anymore, and I don't know why. So it's going to take me ages to figure it out.
So let's just show my memes first.
Oh, we'll do that now.
Yeah.
Am I all echoey or?
No, you sound fine.
Okay. That I don't understand why it's fine now and it wasn't before. Fuck knows. It might be because I pressed that button and now. Right, where are your things that you've been thinking about? Thanks.
Okay, I'll send them to you.
Where's your things?
1 second, let me send them to you.
Just put them in the thing. Put them in the chat thing. Then it's easier.
I am. I will.
Something.
I'm getting both of them right now. Copy. There's the Fox ones. So the link that has like all of them. And here is the Papa JF ones.
There you go. The Fox. That's so. That was after he got mauled the other night. Then.
Yep. It's like this is actual footage of after it happened. No, but seriously, I was on with Fox really late in his little Discord group because he's acting a fool.
Has he got a Discord group? Has he?
Yeah. He invited me so that I could chat with him on a stream.
He's never invited me, the bastard.
Well, it was. I think you were asleep.
Or no, or maybe he did invite me and I just ignored the link. Could be a thing. Can't
No,
remember.
I think he said I think he was like, no, Morn's bed. It's too late for the cat. What he said.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like before, he might have sent me his Discord link.
Oh yeah, his Discord link.
And I probably haven't even clicked on it. Possibly.
Yeah, probably. I just like joined the Discord just the other day, just yesterday.
Right.
So I wasn't part of it before then. Yeah, but I was talking to him, and he brought up like some of the same things that he did in the thing, but I didn't know he didn't have like evidence
There's
for it. I was
one.
like,
Never-
so he was.
Look, this is what's weird, right? Now, I watched the Kumite thing, right? Some of it. And they were saying all this stuff about it, and I was like, okay, yeah, it was really shitty and bad, and it was stupid, but... and then they say, boy, his friends even came in to do something, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't even know that person.
That's just a person from his Discord group.
Right. But, I would say that the other group that he's in, that I'm in, would be more friends than whoever that was, because we already fucking told him, lots of times, every time he does this shit, we're like,
Oh, yeah,
no, that's not enough evidence, man. You shouldn't do it. It's going to backfire on you. You fucking idiot. Right?
That's what they were telling him in the Discord group when he went on.
And then he goes and does it anyway.
When he had me on stream, he just said JF blah 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 blah. And so then I gave my opinion based on that. Well, it's like, if that's the case, then JF blah 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 blah. If that's the case. But it turns out, and then he was like, well, I'm gonna get on Andy's stream, blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, well, you know, good luck with that. Is what I told him. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah.
But so I went on there to listen to that to see how I do, and it was a complete and utter train wreck. Beautiful train wreck, but a complete and utter disaster of a train wreck. It's like if 20 trains just piled up on top of each other and there were burning babies on top of it. You can't look away. But it was so bad.
I just seen some of it and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then I put it off because
it was really...
It was retarded.
It was really
I was just like, fuck's sake, Fox, you're fucking retarded. And they just switched it off. I just couldn't. I was just like, no.
No. I watched the whole thing. I watched when Max went in. But Max was in there in his Discord group and he was like, no, Fox, you need to stop. You need to stop. You know? And I was in Worski's live stream being like, Fox, you don't have enough evidence. Fox, you know? I already debunked this for you. Like, he brought up the court thing again with the saying the 11-year-old mentality thing. I'm like, no, I've already debunked this for you. I don't understand why why you're bringing this up. I literally already debunked this for you. And then, like, afterwards, he goes on a rant about, like, Andy and stuff because he's upset.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, Andy had a point. You didn't have enough evidence. You didn't present enough evidence for Andy. You know, if he's presented, he seems like the kind of person, to me at least, if you present him with enough evidence, he will definitely take it into consideration. You completely failed to do that.
Yeah, that's what he does. No, wait,
you know?
we're doing the YouTube, we're having to do YouTube because my laptop just completely fucked up and it stopped recording, it stopped broadcasting. I'm talking to chat.
Oh yeah, I see it off the side of it. So like, but Fox does this thing. And then he was like super upset because he lost to JF. But honestly, it was his own fault.
Yeah.
Because he went in half cocked, and I was sitting there trying to tell him that, and he's upset, and he's not listening to anybody in his Discord.
He does that all the time.
Yeah, you gotta listen to people.
There's the other one.
What the fuck?
I wonder if did that come up?
Did you like show the rest of my Fox memes? Because like I had like 3 of them.
There's 3 of them. I've showed them that one.
Yeah, if you scroll down in the Twitter timeline, I made like 3 of them.
Oh, that means I have to open Twitter though. Okay. That was my one. That was my one. That's your one. Again. If I swear I have a mind of my own is Worski's one. It's one from Worski. Yeah. Yeah, well, the ladies like it that way as well, Vic. Chat.
Yeah, those are I made 2 Papa JF ones.
Yeah.
And then I made 3 Fox ones.
Yeah. I was just telling, always go in fully cocked, says Vic.
Yep, always go in. He didn't do it.
And I'm saying, yeah, the ladies like it like that.
Yes, they do. So he lost the audience and he discredited himself. But
he does
I
it
believe
all the time. He does it all the time. He does it every 6 months. I'm going to have to feed the cat. But yeah, he does it every 6 months. At least.
He does. But I even told him last night in the Discord group though, you know, like, you're gonna have to turn around and say, Fishy, you were right. Because every time I tell him something that he's wrong, you know, and that he's doing things wrong or whatever, it turns out I'm right. And now I screen capped him saying I was right.
You do it all the time. Hey! Right. So, since I sort of missed that, I'll do a quick version of this game that's coming out soon-ish. It sounds really fucking amazing. I've been hearing about it here and there. And it's called Vampire. And it's basically... there's choices and narrative branching. The first video, the main protagonist is Dr. Johnson Reed. Gamers get an idea of what he's like and what sort of motivations are carved out underneath the surface of his static exterior. You can check out the video below. The video starts with the game director explaining why vampires interest him more than ghouls and werewolves. It boils down to self-awareness of vampires as a predator and how intelligent they are. Yeah, this is okay, this game is, the premise is you're a vampire but you're also like a doctor. Like,
okay.
So
that sounds pretty interesting.
You want to save people, right? Because you're a fucking doctor. But you also have to feed.
Yeah.
So, seemingly in this game, you get a choice of to be like an evil bastard vampire or like a sort of ethical good one, i.e. take out the bad guys.
That sounds really neat.
Or
I think
take
I
out
like
everyone.
Game.
Like, you can decide if you want to go full vamp and take out everyone and anyone, or just take out the bad guys, and seemingly the game evolves around that. The guy's sanity evolves around it as well. Because he's got a conflict, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because he's a doctor. So he doesn't... The human side of him's like, I'm a doctor, and the vampire side of him's sort of like, you know what I mean? He would have to control the vampire monster, which sounds really fucking cool. Don't know much about it, but it sounds, if they do it right, and it sounds like they are, because there's the way they talk about it and stuff. Sounds like they're going to do it. So it's not only plays a part on how Dr. Eel develops over the course of the story, but also plays a significant role in how players choose to interact and engage with the game's world and its characters, many of whom can be befriended, help, and even kill, to state Dr. Reed's bloodlust. So it sounds like some of them might offer some blood to him or whatever, like if you're good to them or whatever, and if you're a dickhead to them, they maybe kill you. What's also fascinating here is that they explain why they not only have the traditional vampires of lore, but also a wide range of vampires, including the bestial kind, the zombies, and the ones who don't quite look human, nor do they look like full monsters. Near the end of the video, they explain that Vampire is rated as a AA game and not quite a AAA, and not quite indie. It fits into the rare game type that we all don't see too often, since most big publishers are always chasing the $1 billion franchises and all that shite. And the most indie studios can't afford anything beyond pixels. Well, in the case of Vampire, Dino had just enough budget to focus more than just another linear tale. He explained in the video the idea in the game is to give players as much choice as possible, which is usually not something AAA projects can often do, can afford to do, due to cinematic script and set pieces and limited availability of Hollywood talent. According to nods, narrative director. If the game isn't taking you down a strictly linear path, then the main objective from a designer's point of view is to give the player more options and choices as possible within design scope.
Hey, 1 second, because I like what Vic said. He said they finally made a Dr. Acula the game.
Yeah,
like that.
And this guy really fucking likes vampires, the guy that's making the game.
You know it's gonna be goody because you know he's gonna do it. He's gonna do a good job.
And the thing is,
the
game looks fucking amazing as well. Like the graphics are really good.
Is it for a PC?
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, maybe because since I can't like play on my PC, because I'm kind of really interested because I love this kind of moral thing.
It's on the PS4 and the Xbox One as well.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I'd rather have the PC version. Alright, so... I want to be part of the PC Masters. No, the thing is, though, like, maybe I can get my boyfriend to get it, and I could play on his computer when he's not here.
Yeah. That's what you should be doing anyway. You should be playing games with me when he's not there.
Because he's got... His computer's better than mine. Because he, like, you know, put... fancier stuff in it, and my computer, my computer's too small.
Get a bigger one.
Does that make sense?
Save up and get a bigger
one. I need to.
Get a new box.
I need a power cord and stuff.
Yeah, get a new box.
We have like an extra game card.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
But it won't fit my computer because I need the power cord for it. And it won't fit the power cord or anything because my computer's
too small.
Yep, too small.
So get a bigger case. They're not that much.
I know I need it.
You can get a bigger case for like $30.
Yeah, I know bigger cases aren't that much.
And then the power supply, well, they can be expensive, but I don't think you need a big one.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you should be fine. About $70 will probably fix it.
We'll figure it out, and maybe like, until then I can like play, because I have never wanted a game more than I want this. I freaking love those moral games. Because then I like to play them twice. Because I like to be really good and then really evil.
You really need to look this game up because the graphics on this game are like pretty damn good. And it's really exciting. It's one that I'm looking forward to now that I've heard about it. But it's not been about so much, right? But it's really quite good.
No, I want to play this so bad.
Like, it sounds fucking really good. Be the vampire, fight and manipulate with supernatural abilities. Feed to survive. Be the survivor and the stalker. Shape London. A web of interconnected citizens reacts to your decisions. So all of London reacts to what you're doing.
Oh my god, this sounds so amazing.
And it's in London in 1918. You're a newly turned vampire, Dr. Jonathan Reed. As a doctor, you must find and care to save the city's flu-ravaged citizens. As a vampire, you are cursed to feed on those you vowed to heal. Will you embrace the monster within, survive and fight against vampire hunters, undead skags, and other supernatural creatures? Use your unholy powers to manipulate and delve into the lives of those around you to decide who will be your next victim. Struggle to live with your decisions. Your actions will save or doom London. And that's just the little blog that they've got for it. And it's already, I'm like, holy shit, this sounds fucking amazing. And then if you actually watch the graphics, it's actually really good graphics as well. So it's like, holy shit. It's like a AAA game, but it's not. Because no one's yet heard of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those games that I would like, because I liked Fable a lot for those reasons. Like, good moral decisions.
Oh, this is going to be better than Fable. Fable was...
I feel like it is. Yeah, I feel like this is just going to be like a million times better than Fable was.
Fable
and I'm
was
just like,
Fable was a
dropped to
kiddie.
the ground.
Fable was a kiddie game.
It was, but like if you think about it, I was a kid at the time, so it was cool.
Right,
But
I wasn't.
It had those.
I was an adult playing fucking proper PC games when Fable came out, but I still got it.
I never played Fable 2. I played Fable and Fable 3, and I liked them, but
Fable
there
2
was stuff I
was
didn't
better.
like. There was stuff I didn't like about them at the same time.
Yeah.
And there was stuff I did like about them. But the thing that I liked most
Fable 2
was
the best.
making moral decisions, and I would play through both games twice because I could make different decisions.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
I like to go through the game trying to be as good as possible, which usually was the harder thing to do. And then I like to play through the game being this evil little pile of chaotic.
Yeah. Fable 2 was actually the best one out of all three.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's the one I didn't play.
Yeah. Because Fable 1 was sort of not quite there. And then Fable 3 just kind of fucked it quite a bit. For my liking.
What I didn't like about Fable 3 is they advertised that you gotta make all these decisions or whatever after the gameplay.
Yeah.
You know, as like the king or queen. And it really wasn't that many decisions that I was kind of disappointed. I was like, you hyped this up way more than what it was.
Yeah, pretty much. We've been live on YouTube for 44 minutes, so I totally fucked this one up. I've totally fucked this one up, man. Everything's just went to shit today.
We're just doing YouTube, and then at the end we'll do some perfect date.
Yeah, I'll probably we're definitely going to stay on YouTube. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I totally fucked this up because I can't even stream to the radio right now. Everything just fucked up. It was fine, and then it all just went to shit. I think I'll need to reinstall the software on my laptop and fuck about, and it's a real pain in the arse. Talking about YouTube, do you want to take this one?
Oh, whoops. I have like an incoming call. 1 second, I'm sorry.
Okay. I'll take this one and she can take the Star Wars one. Because I seen her laughing at that on Twitter. Okay, so the new monetization rule dictates at least 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours of watch time, right? We're never going to get there.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back. No, they hung up on me, so whatever.
Motherfuckers. So they not only did they fucking show up, they also just hung up on you.
Yeah, they hung up on me.
Pieces
I was like, what the heck?
No, I think I'll give you the Ghostbuster, the Last Jedi one. And I'll take this one. Yeah,
okay.
you love the Last Jedi one. It's really funny. It's about how badly it done in China Land.
Oh yeah. I saw stuff about that.
That's why I got it. I seen it and I thought she want that one. Maybe. So I just got that one. But this is YouTube monetization one. You've heard of this shit, right? This is fucking bullshit. We're never going to hit this.
The 1,000 thing?
Yeah. It's 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours of watch time. We're probably never going to hit that. Like,
probably. We're tiny.
Yeah.
I just think it's weird how, like, you know, Logan Paul does something. He's got all these subscribers and stuff, but let's screw over the little people.
Yeah, I know it's
you know, that's kind of how it was. Like, how is that a retaliation or fix to anything?
It's not.
That's not.
No, they're pieces of shit.
They're just making YouTube worse and worse and worse, and they're going to cause people to just leave in mass droves at some point. I can see it already.
The only other thing, right, is that you don't make money anyway off YouTube until you hit quite a few subscribers and listeners or whatever. So I don't even think it would even matter. Though these changes, so affect a significant number of channels. 90% of those affected were making less than 100 per year in the last year, with 90% earning less than £2.50 in the last month. They don't give actual percentages on how many channels are being affected by this change. 99% of our YouTube's distribution, only a significant number isn't very clear, and many YouTubers aren't very fond of this either. A hashtag became trending YouTube partner program. Surprisingly, both conservatives and liberals voiced concerns over right. It's, how would I put it? I don't know. It's bullshit. That's what it is. But I mean, like, it's not like you would be getting money anyway. They're sort of right, but nah. They're pieces of shit.
I think it's the principle of the thing.
Yeah, I think everyone should move. I think everyone should move to Twitch or BitShoot or whatever. If BitShoot had a live bit and it was easy to stream to, I'd do that. Possibly. Yeah,
the thing is, like, a lot of the YouTubers that I like to watch are on YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah.
And they need to move over. You have to have, like, the bigger people move over. And the thing is, you don't need all the big people.
They won't fucking move over. What is okay though?
I think they eventually will. I think they'll
change. I think they'll change Super Chat as well. Because Super Chat's keeping quite a lot of people still going without monetization. Like, but we can't even do that yet because we need 1,000 subs to get that. I think something like that. It's retarded. That's why I want to get someone big on that's got a big show that'll sell us, and it'll be like, yeah, we get 1,000 subs, and then we can do Super Chat shit or whatever. Just because. Because money, and then we can get stuff to make the show better. Possibly. Oh, I'm pissed off with everyone fucking up today. I'll have to figure it out. Uninstall the software, reinstall it, check it out, see what's going on. I don't know, I just stopped seeing the fucking sound cards and then broke on me. So, anyway, that's that one. So you can do the Star Wars one.
Oh, is that it from that one?
Yeah, you can do the Star Wars one.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, it's in the Discord.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay. Star Wars The Last Jedi did worse in China than expected, pulled from all theaters.
All theaters. All of them. Holy shit. That's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad and pretty hated.
That's pretty bad, man. No wonder though. What I've heard about that fucking film,
China's like the biggest.
Yeah, but no wonder what I've heard about that film. That serves them right, motherfuckers, killing off all the best characters.
Yep. They killed off all the good ones. They made the female like OP, and they had their diversity higher that didn't set well with like anybody. A freaking Chinese chick. She was awful. So I saw people comparing her worse than oh god, that. Hang
on. Are you saying that the Chinese are prejudiced against themselves?
I guess they must be. People were. I saw people saying that she was worse than what was that one character that said Misa? The name escapes me right now. You know what I'm talking about, though. Jar Jar, yeah, Jar Jar Binks. That name was escaping me right now. Oh, right then. Yeah, I seen people saying that she was worse than him.
Ouch. I like the Star Wars movies, right? A wee bit. some of them, right? But this one, the amount of bullshit I've heard about this one, I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I'm avoiding it. I don't want to see it. I've heard too much BS about it. It sounds awful.
Rogue One is actually sort of decent because it was different. The Force Awakens was too... It felt like the fourth movie redone, if that makes sense. To me it does. It was just a cut and paste of Star Wars A New Hope. That's basically what it felt like to me. But a Rogue One, I quite like that. Like, because it was still Star Wars universe-y, but completely new characters. And it was just better for it. Like, I don't know. It was just a better... It was a better spin-off. Like, you could see it was a spin-off, and it wasn't sort of like a shitty reboot. The Force Awakens was too much of a shitty reboot for me. Even though it's like the next part, if that makes sense. It felt too much like A New Hope. Like, everything about it, I was just like, this is kind of, it's a bit meh. But it was fine because it was Star Wars and it had, like, lightsabers and shit. But this one just sounds fucking awful. It's just like everything I've heard about it. It's like, what? No, this can't happen. What are you doing? Anyway, I'll let you get on
Okay. So, the Chinese hate Star Wars: The Last Jedi, despite a massive marketing campaign and plastering Disney's attempt at diversifying the franchise all over the airwaves. Social media and video distribution services, the Chinese do not, and will not like Star Wars: The Last Jedi. The film brought in less than $50 million after a few weeks in theaters in mainland China, and now is being pulled from all theaters in China. According to the Hollywood Reporter Jimmy Woo, the chairman of Lumiere Pavilion Cinema chain in China, told them, The Last Jedi has already been completely pulled from cinemas here. It's performed much worse than we would have expected. I think it's performed exactly how I would have expected. The Last Jedi already had a massive second week drop off in the West and is now playing Little Fiddle to Dwayne The Rock Johnson's Jumanji reboot. I kind of want to see that. I want to see the Jumanji reboot.
I don't.
Like with my daughter, because I feel like she would really like it.
No, just fucking put on the original fucking Jumanji, you pleb. What's wrong with you?
We've already seen it.
Oh.
We've already seen it. So anyways, I do want to see the Jumanji reboot, especially way more in comparison to The Last Jedi. So anyways, which has taken over the top spot in the box office in North America. However, in China, the film tells an incredibly silent trend regarding Disney's take on Star Wars franchise. Chinese hate social justice propaganda. Star Wars: The Force Awakens made a disappointing $124 million in China, while Rogue One: Star Wars Story only made $69 million, despite featuring Chinese superstar Donnie Yen and Star Wars: Last Jedi round out a new trio of new films less than $50 million. So, the Hollywood Reporter tries to blame it on the new films using old references that Chinese moviegoers are unfamiliar with. But even that doesn't fly when they themselves note that the increasingly convoluted Fast and Furious films have made shy of $400 million in China,
Holy shit.
Even though the first films were never released theatrically in the region.
The first five films were never released.
The first five films were never released theoretically in. proving the old references excuse doesn't fly for Star Wars poor performance in China. That doesn't make any sense to try to use that excuse anyways, because when I first started watching,
I know a lot of people that
when
first...
when I first started watching Doctor Who, do you think I started from the very beginning as far as I could, because I know there's some episodes that were missing? No, I started at number 9.
Episodes are missing? Do you understand how old fucking Doctor Who is?
Yeah. But anyways, I started at number 9, and then I went back and watched... Huh?
Number 9 on what?
The 9th Doctor. I started with the 9th Doctor. It was my very first one. But after that, and I liked it, I did go back and watch some of the older ones. But even so, with all the... Because Doctor Who is notorious for making past references in movies. Or in their show.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Even with that.
I mean, look at the new one. The new one even got the first ever Doctor guy back in the Christmas episode, the last Christmas episode.
Yeah,
that just aired.
So they do that kind of stuff all the time, and even with that, audience love it. New and old, whether you've seen those Doctors or not, whether you've seen those episodes or not, whether you get all the references or not, okay?
Yep.
People still love it. So that thing saying, oh, well, they don't get the old references, so that's why they don't like the movie, is complete and utter bullshit based on that.
No, all that says is, the only reason it's doing any good anywhere is because the old movies
of the old references.
Yeah. It's because of the old movies. You fucking retards. That's basically you're saying these are shit movies, and the only way they're getting in any money is because they're called Star Wars. That's
probably
basically what they're admitting to. It's fucking stupid. Anyway.
Can't trick me, though.
Can't trick me.
Let's see, where was I? Oh yeah, so however, in a lot of liberal-oriented media websites, there have been very obvious attempts to not talk about the elephant in the room. Liberal agitprop, agitprop, I don't know what that is, AGITPROP. I don't know what that word is. In China, they've come up with a term, Beizhu, to reference the regressive left. Oh my god, China is amazing right now. I can't. You know what? I always kind of like look almost. I don't look down on China, but kind of like, they oppress their people. They're not very good. But right now, I'm like pro-China.
No, that's the people of China though. It's not the government. It's the actual people.
There you go.
So
now I'm like, go people of China. Yes. Okay, so that is amazing. Okay. I'm gonna use that.
The curious rise of the white left as a Chinese internet insult. Ah, that is fucking funny. Meet the Chinese citizens who combine a hatred for the white left with a love of the US President Donald Trump. Listen to a recorded audio version of this article. Yes! Yeah. Oh, it's 15 minutes.
Where are you reading that from?
It's 50 minutes long. No, I don't think we'll do that.
Wait, we could do like a little bit of it maybe after I finish the article. Like maybe just a few minutes to see what it's about.
Here.
You know? Let me finish this article first.
Yeah.
Okay. These social justice warriors have infiltrated most popular media in the West and have attempted to use movies, music, and video games to inculcate the general population.
Infiltrate. Is it infiltrate?
No, it's INCULCATE. Inculcate.
Inculcate. That's weird. I don't know that word.
Engineering themed and postmodern cultural Marxism, despite heavily pushing such propaganda in much of today's media, where it be in television, video games, or movies, some Westerners will accept it regardless of how much it degrades the quality of the product, as evident with so many Westerners still supporting Disney's Last Jedi. Although, to be fair, many Westerns did push back quite heavily against propaganda-filled properties like Mass Effect Andromeda and 2016 Ghostbusters reboot sequel, Wolfenstein 2, and Agents of Mayhem. The Chinese, however, are a lot more and they're rejecting it outright. That's what I said, intolerant.
No, but you cut off.
Oh, intolerant of Western propaganda, it seems, and are rejecting it outright, as evident with The Last Jedi bombing pretty bad over in the mainland of ROC. Heck, even actor Mark Hillman expressed his displeasure with the way Disney has been handling the films, feeling as if they weren't being true to the characters from the original trilogy. The clips compiled from Film Gob speak volumes.
Dude, do you want? I can play this video. It's quite funny. I've seen this.
Okay.
It's only
I'm
5
joined now
minutes.
by Mark Hamill, who is walking away.
Okay,
is there anything
don't
you
think
haven't
you
gotten
hear it,
to
though.
do in a Star Wars movie?
Oh,
that
I
you
can't
wanna
hear
do?
it. Wait, let's
Musical
do that movie
number,
share
maybe?
thing that YouTube share. Open that up and link me to
How
like
did I do that?
Let me see if I can.
What do you mean?
There's like a thing where you can share and watch YouTube videos at the same time.
Oh, what's it called?
I can't remember. I'm trying to see. Oh, okay. I think it's let's see, maybe this is it.
Nah, I can't. I don't know.
I'm trying to figure it out. I found something, but oh, okay.
There is a shitty video thing, but I can't remember what it's called.
I don't think this is it. Maybe this one. Okay, okay, I think I found this.
Okay.
I'm gonna post, make sure that you're like,
Yeah.
I guess that would get you into my room.
What's your...
See, it says users, yeah, there you are. So we're both in here. So you can add the video, your YouTube URL in here, and then we can watch it.
Okay, let's see.
I'm joined now by Mark Hamill, who is walking away.
Where are we? Here we are. Where did I put it?
It's just up there. Enter Vimeo/YouTube video ID or URL.
I can't.
You can't?
I don't see where to.
Like right above our names. There's like a box. There's like a yellow plus sign. So above our names, it says users, and up
No,
here
no,
it
for
says
me
like...
it doesn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, then maybe it's because I created the room. Okay,
Yeah,
well, let me
yeah.
see if I can.
Hang on.
Well, let's see if I can add
There
it.
you go.
Wait, did you get it?
No. I've put it in the chat on that thing. The link to the video, so you can just copy it and then put it in.
Okay, that'll work. Boom.
There you go.
All right, I'll play it. Are you ready?
Yep.
Will the YouTubers be able to see it?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm joined now by Mark Hamill, who is walking away. Is there anything you haven't gotten to do in a Star Wars movie that you want to do? Musical number, maybe? Sing and dance?
There's something seriously wrong with you.
Is there anything that you want us to know going into The Last Jedi? Anything you want to tell the audience or the world about this one in comparison to the other ones?
It's the longest one.
It
doesn't matter.
Luke Skywalker is here in 18.
It's the longest
Yes,
one.
we
It
have-
doesn't
Thank
matter.
you, missed you too. What was your initial reaction when you found out you were returning just for one scene?
When I read 7, I said, I love everybody's part except mine. And on this one, it was similar in the sense that I said to Ryan, I'm so surprised how you see Luke.
These films now are being made by children.
But how is it for him, for your kids to grow up with their dad as Luke Skywalker?
But he's like, he likes David Cronenberg films better.
What's the biggest difference from when we last saw Luke in the end of Return of the Jedi to when we meet him now in The Last Jedi?
Who is this guy?
It's only a movie. And if you think you're going to go into the movie and recapture your childhood, you're setting yourself up for disappointment.
There's been a lot of stuff like the books, video games that have added to Luke's journey.
Yeah.
He's been looking for these Jedi artifacts
Yeah.
and things. How much does that play into your performance? How much are you paying attention to this new canon stuff?
You'll see.
Are you bummed that Luke didn't get sort of a reunion with Han Solo?
Absolutely. In fact, when I was reading it, I thought, if Leia's trying to mentally contact me and she's not successful, she'll rush to his aid. She'll get close to him and then get into some dire situation, and that's when I show up for a big yay, save her life. Then we rush to Han and are in the same position that Rey and Finn and Chewie are. Too late to save him, but witness it.
Yeah, that
And
would have
I
been
say,
great.
because it would carry so much emotional resonance into the next film. For us, his wife, his best friend to witness.
Yeah, that would
Instead
have
of
been
two characters
fucking
we've known,
excellent.
What, 20 minutes? Well, Chewie.
So we signed on, and you know, like I say, I didn't know it was going to be bought by Disney, because this was summer of 2012. Then they announced that Disney had bought Lucasfilm around Halloween, which was October 30th. You know, we didn't know who the director was going to be, and then they announced J.J. Abrams, and it all came out. It was all very, very exciting, and I hope people are happy. It seems like, because in Hollywood, remember, kids, it's not important if it's of high quality, only if it makes money. So, because The Force Awakens made a lot of money, I can't be. It's not ergo. It's good. And oh my God, I just realized this is all on film. Because I shouldn't have gotten that specific.
I mean, if I leaked something, they'd cut off my head and throw it right in my face. People are still mad that the Wookiee didn't get a medal.
The Jedi must end.
It's time for the Jedi to end.
Did your vision and Ryan's vision, did it coincide with the way that Luke ends up in this film that you thought it would all these years later?
No.
No, not at all.
How much of Luke Skywalker did you discuss with Colin Trevorrow?
I had discussions with Colin, and I was very excited because we were on the same page in
You
terms
could see
of
he hates this movie.
where we wanted to go and how we wanted to see Luke in a way we've never seen him, even in this current version. But I don't know what went on. I don't want to know because there's no upside to that story. I mean, I like all those people, and I like Kathy, and I like Lawrence Kasdan, and all the people that were involved in that decision. But sometimes ignorance is bliss, and they don't tell me anything. Why do I always watch the ocean? I'm guarding against the greatest enemy of civilization, Gungans. If they show up, I'll kill them all. What are Gungans?
Jar Jar Binks is raised.
Oh, okay. That's even funnier now. The end world famine, hey baby, love is all you need. And that, we failed. And now the world is worse than it's ever been. You thought Watergate was bad? That was just two parties. Now it's a political entity with a hostile foreign government. And that we've been in perpetual war. I thought, well, at least after Vietnam, we'll never get into another pointless war that will, with no clear objective. We've been in perpetual war for what, 17, 18 years now? And I'm loving every minute of it. Except for now, of course.
Yeah,
That's really funny.
he's pissed. You can tell he's not happy about this movie.
Yeah.
He's like, are you expected to blah 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 with it? So Hamlet's Cantonist was accepted among the fans just until Disney put a gag order on him. The liberal controlled media
that really
in the
says
West
a lot.
will never admit to the
really says
social
a lot.
engineering falling flat on its face and attempted to make a cultural leap from the West to the East. But as pointed out by the box office trends, Disney's latest trio of Star Wars films in China, numbers simply do not lie. The Chinese are not fond of social justice warriors at all.
That's great.
Right, and then we've got this fucking article talking about how the Chinese called the white left is now turned into a Chinese insult. I don't know if we... you won't be able to hear this.
Well, I don't know. That's okay because I need to go put up my food real quick, and then I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Online political discussions are often quagmires of the white left. It first emerged about 2 years ago, and yet has quickly become one of the most popular derogatory descriptions for Chinese netizens to discredit their opponents in online debates. So, what does white left mean in the Chinese context, and what's behind the rise of its negative popularity? It might not be an easy task to define the term, for as a social media buzzword and very often an instrument for ad hominem attack, it could mean different things for different people. A thread on why well-educated elites in the West are seen as naive white left in China on Xizhu, a question and answer website said to have a high percentage of active users who are professionals and intellectuals, might serve as a starting point. The question has received more than 400 answers from Xizhu users, which include some of the most representative perceptions of the white left. Although their emphasis varies, Baizhua is used generally to describe those who only care about topics such as immigration, minorities, LGBT and the environment, and have no sense of real problems in the real world.
Excellent. Yes. That's them to a T.
They are hypocritical humanitarians who advocate for peace and equality only to satisfy their own feelings of moral superiority.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Okay.
I've just 2 minutes in, and I'll just read where I am. So, what does the left mean in the Chinese context? It's basically there's been 400 dinosaurs, which include the white left, although emphasis varies, is used generally to describe those who only care about topics such as immigration, minorities, LGBT and the environment, and have no sense of real problems in the real world. They are hypocritical humanitarians who advocate for peace and equality only to satisfy their own feeling of moral superiority. They've got them fucking social justice warriors to a T there, haven't they? Like, that's exactly what these motherfuckers do. Oh, it's great. And they're obsessed with political correctness to the extent that they tolerate backwards Islamic values for the sake of multiculturalism. This is coming from Chinese people.
Yeah.
They know all about this shit, man.
That's hilarious. They've taken all the red pills. They are the red pill.
Yeah. They believe in the welfare state that benefits only the idle and the free riders. They are the ignorant and arrogant Westerners who pity the rest of the world and think they are saviors.
Oh my god, that's brilliant. That is brilliant.
And it keeps going. It doesn't stop. There's 15 minutes of this shit. It'd take me 15 minutes to read this shit. Anyway, if anyone wants to go read it, you can see the website at the top there. It's Open Democracy, and it's the curious rise of the left as Chinese internet insult. The curious rise of white left as a Chinese internet insult. It's the article. It's got the audio thing there. But yeah, that's great. I think that's funny as fuck. That's brilliant. And that was the way back in the 11th of May, 2017. So it looks like it's not only just us that are pissed off with these fuckers. It's the Chinese are not happy either, and I bet the Japanese. Well, I already know the Japanese hate the faggots as well, because they've been tweeting about the retarded shit a lot as well. But the Chinese are like blocked off from Twitter and all that because their government and stuff. But it's funny that even on their social network, they call it white left, instead of social justice warriors, but it's basically the same fucking thing. So they're fucking tweeting about it as well. Not tweeting, but the similar thing. And that's I shouldn't have put that up on the stream. Fuck. Oops. You don't want to know what just went up on the stream.
What?
The Twitter DM chat.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, so you actually have that on YouTube now?
I accidentally have it on YouTube now.
Uh-oh. It's not too bad. There's nothing like really bad in there, except for there is a little bit of bad in there.
There's a retarded. I'm just saying, there's a retarded shit in there, and
because Fox is like spurging in his Discord group, so it's talking about that. And then me, the last thing I said was, Fox, you better fucking not.
Yeah.
That's probably a bit private.
That's what I mean.
So that kind of sucks. It was an accident.
Okay,
so.
you can put, but anyone can now go back and pause it at that bit and read that whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
And I didn't notice until I clicked, because I thought, oh, I'll click on the thing and see what's going on. I didn't know that was fucking happening. But okay.
Yeah, you gotta be careful sometimes. Accidents happen.
No,
so
I completely forgot. I completely forgot I was actually fucking streaming as well, and I was like, yeah, that's all my articles. That's me done, and it's 12 o'clock.
So okay, I had an article.
We can do that one if you.
Well, I had a couple. Let me see which one I want to do.
Okay.
Because I'll pick one and then we'll do God dang it, phone.
Yeah.
I had a couple on my phone. 1 second.
Yeah, we'll do that and then we can go to. I don't need to upload anything this time because it's fuck all upload, which is I can't believe I've fucked up this much. At least you've got a YouTube thing, guys, and I left it open on the YouTubes. So you've got that, and I was half an hour late, so we'll maybe do an extra half hour. It's up to you. I don't care.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so here we go. So I have two. You could help me decide. We'll pick between these two, like both of us, which ones. So I narrowed it down to two because I had like 3 or 4.
Okay.
All right. So I have one that says from the Daily Wire: people will go to jail. # release the memo trends as Republicans call for releasing shocking classified memo showing FISA abuses in Russian collusion investigation. Okay, so there's that one, and then the other one is by Sean Hannity, National, by Hannity staff. So I don't know, but this is Game Changer. The DHS to begin charging mayors of sanctuary cities.
Put them in the Discord chat.
Well, it's hard. I can't put the one on my phone in the Discord chat because I don't have Discord on my phone. Maybe we'll do the Daily Wire one. Oh, I should probably talk a little bit since you went pee. I'm just like doing whatever, not doing anything. So I live in the Atlantic Ocean. Don't dox me. Nobody dox me. In the Atlantic Ocean. No doxing. Okay, so I don't know, I think we're gonna do yeah, I think we're gonna do this one. Did I post it in there?
Okay, I'm back. You haven't put it in Discord.
Oh, sorry. I just realized I didn't post it in Discord.
What's this one? People will go to jail, release memo, tens Republicans calling releasing shocking classified memo. Okay. Right, I don't know nothing about this shit, and it's all US based stuff, so you're going to do that if you're going to go for that one.
Yeah, we're gonna go for this one. I kind of
the release the memo one.
Yeah, the # release the memo that was going on, I think, this morning.
Okay, there you go.
I saw it at least, so.
There you go. Go ahead and you can start reading this, and you can tell me what you think about it as well, because I don't know what. I'm not interested in US politics, to be fair. I just like it when Trump pisses people off.
I also like that.
I just think it's funny.
I'm sure that's the thing. Yeah, I'm sure that's the thing that everybody loves.
No, he's like
besides the people he's pissing off.
Honestly, Trump's like a total dickhead, and that's fine. But I think it's funny as fuck.
It is.
Oh, it's so fucking funny. He's like, "You're a racist Nazi and shit. What are you doing? Oh, you want to control the media?" And it's like, no, the media's been on his shit for fucking ages. No wonder he's pissed off at them. Holy fuck. Oh. Anyway, yes, on you go.
Okay, so here we go. People will go to jail. Hashtag release the memo trends as Republicans call for releasing shocking classified memo showing FISA abuse and Russia collusion investigation.
Who's the FISA?
I really don't know. I have to Google that to see what it stands for. One second, I'll Google it.
Done.
Because I'm not sure what. I'm not sure
Foreign
exactly
Intelligence Service. Foreign Intelligence
Foreign
Service.
Intelligence Service. I know it was like an intelligence thing. I just.
Well, I didn't have a fucking clue what it was.
Well, it's just I didn't know what all the acronyms stand for, and I didn't
Right.
want to say something and be wrong in kind of this
like Fox.
information. They're like Fox. On Thursday, Republican members of the House took to Twitter to call for a release of a classified intelligence memo they said could blow the lid off the Russian collusion investigation House Intelligence Committee.
It's this like who is that? Is this the Republicans?
Republicans vote to make classified report of FISA abuse available to House members who could read and report behind closed doors.
Yeah, but hang on. The Republicans are the Trump side, right?
Yeah.
Right. So wait,
Yeah.
why are they wanting?
Yeah, they're asking for it because I don't think it has anything to do with Trump.
Why are
They're
they asking for it if it's to do with? No, hang on. No, wait.
I don't think it has. I don't think it has anything to do with Trump.
Right, I know,
They're
but
asking for it. Democrats aren't.
But the other side are saying that Trump's in with Russia. But if he's in with Russia, why are these guys wanting to get these reports out? Doesn't make sense.
Well, what it doesn't make sense is if the Democrats are so concerned with that, why aren't the Democrats calling for it to be released? Because there's not Democrats.
That's what I mean. If I was like the way I think it works, right? So if I was a Republican and I had any inkling that fucking Trump had anything to do with Russia or whatever, why the fuck would I want this to go out in public? Doesn't make sense to me, but okay. Like, nah. I
don't know.
Shit, right, on you go. But I know nothing about it. Maybe they fucking hate him and they want him out as well. I don't know. Because I don't pay attention to the American things. Because I'm not American. And you sort of are, so maybe you know. That's why I'm asking. Hello?
I don't know.
Good. We both don't know. Right, on you go.
Rep. Matt Gaetz, our Republican from Florida, appeared on Fox Business Network where he stated that the memo challenged the very foundations of democracy, adding, if the American people knew what was happening, if they saw the contents of this memo, a lot would become clear about the information that I've been talking about in the last several months. The memo concerns the Obama FBI, Department of Justice, and then candidate Trump. Ooh.
Okay.
Gaetz added, I think that this will not end just with firings. I believe there are people who will go to jail. You don't get to try to undermine our country, undermine our elections, and then simply get fired. Rep. Mark Meadows, Republican for North Carolina, NC, I think that's North Carolina, stated, I viewed the classified report from House Intel relating to the FBI FISA abuse, the infamous Russian dossier, and the so-called Russian conclusion. What I saw is absolutely shocking. I really want to...
Right, but is it to do with, like, Trump colluding with them, or is it someone else?
I don't think it has to do with Trump colluding with them. I think it has to do with maybe some Democrat.
It sounds like that, doesn't it? It
does sound like that. Yeah.
Like,
If it is, you should.
Do you know what's funny?
Way.
Do you know what's the fucking most funniest thing about this? Even if it is,
what?
It's like the projection. Fucking feminist little wanker fucks that go rape women and shit, and then say, "But I'm a feminist," and then behind closed doors they're like feeling up fucking wifeys all the time, and then they get called out for it, and it's like, you fucking hypocrite piece of shit. I bet that, oh, if that is, it does sound like the left though. It does sound like what these social justice warrior faggots would do. It really does. Because they fucking project all the time. Like, constantly. They can't help it. It's retarded.
I see that that's like a main thing that they tend to do a lot. You can really see that with the Gamergate thing.
Oh, yeah. Like, I think we're up to like 30 or 35 of them that have been caught doing something.
That's so many. That's so many.
Right. And there's only like, I think there's like 2 or 3 Gamergate people that have been in trouble, and there's like 35 of these motherfuckers that have either turned out to be pedos, sexual harassers, rapists,
yeah,
just fucking everything you could think of. It's in that group, and it's like, holy shit, project much, you fucking piece of shit. Oh.
So. What could be in the memo? An educated guess would suggest that the memo shows that the FBI initiated its investigation based on the so-called Stille Dossier, a compendium of opposition research compiled by Fusion GPS and the instructions of the Democratic National Committee.
Okay, so it's DNC funded, is it? Yeah. I wonder why.
Yeah, if it is indeed the case that FISA warrants were requested on the basis of DNC frauded opposition research, that would appear to politicize the FBI in serious ways. Lee Smith of Tablet Magazine correctly writes, the FBI and Department of Justice used the piece of opposition research paid for the political campaign as evidence for a warrant to intercept the communications of a rival campaign. And the question asked by congressional investigators suggests they did.
Wait, what? Hang on. Is this the shit that Trump was going on about, that they've tapped these phones and shit?
Well, that turned out to be true, that they did tap his stuff.
Right, but is this what it's about?
No, I'm not sure about that.
Come on, why are you tapping fucking Trump's phones? Like, what?
Oh yeah, I guess it is about that. Like, if you really read it here, yeah, I think it was about.
Like, so he wasn't fucking paranoid. He actually fucking done it, and there's evidence there saying,
it was already proven that his phones were tapped.
Oh, see, I've missed all that because I'm not paying attention. But
yeah, it came out that his phones were actually tapped.
Right, I remember him.
He wasn't.
I remember him saying something about it, and everyone laughing at him and saying he was paranoid. But it actually turns out that yeah, they were fucking tapping his phones. Great. Yeah, but Trump's the bad one. I can't. Trump's an ass. He's a bit of a pompous faggot. But, I mean, I don't know. Why are you guys making me stick up for this bag? It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, fucking hell. Just, this is a shit show. That's what this is. Anyway, on you go.
And the question asked by the congressional investigators suggests they did. When we are now living in a very different America than the one that generations of civil liberties and small government conservatives alike desire to maintain. Oh, I lost my place. Sorry, 1 second. And which large majorities in Congress have repeatedly voted for. The DOJ, the FBI, and perhaps the CIA would be embroiled in a scandal likely to have long-lasting, sweeping consequences for intelligence collection, national security, and the safety and privacy of American citizens. To say nothing of how it will demoralize federal law enforcement, which will appear to be mirrored the partisanship, the political corruption, and even more disconcerting is the increasing likelihood that the Stille Dossier was used as a platform for a Russian information operation, which successfully managed to leverage nearly the entire American press corps and sections of the security bureaucracy toward the goal of encouraging Americans to rip their own country apart.
Ah, yes. Yes.
Then buckle your seatbelts. This could be a bumpy ride.
Oh, that's amazing.
So I think that this was
a Russian plot to annoy the social justice warrior media to basically
So I think,
go
yeah, but I
after
think
Trump.
this was I think this was a Democratic run, and the people that are Democrats like Hillary and maybe Obama,
Yeah, this sounds
probably
amazing.
might be getting in trouble with.
This sounds amazing. I love this. That's fucking funny as fuck, man. I hope that shit comes out and it's funny. It's like, yeah, they're working with Russia, right? So instead of saying we're working with Russia, they're like, Trump's working with Russia. It's fucking amazing. It's, fucking projection to the 20 millionth fucking whatever number. It's like, what? I bet it is too, because these fuckers always project. Always. Fucking hell. Your country's fucked. If that's true, like,
Well, if that's true, it definitely we need the memos. It needs to be exposed, and the people responsible need to go to jail. We don't want to friggin' have that happen again.
No, but
it's friggin' ridiculous.
Do you know what else that is?
What?
That proves that most of your media are just shells for Russia.
Yeah, instead of sitting there saying, "Oh, Trump's the shill for Russia," fucking you guys are.
Yeah, it's like, holy shit. If any of this is true, and it comes out that it is, Trump's right. They just ban all the media. Just fucking kill them all. Holy shit. They've been inciting riots and shit. They've been stirring up the left social justice warrior faggots to go out and fuck up your country. So, honestly, man.
Yeah, this would be treason.
Yeah.
I think it would go under treason.
Yeah, and oh man, if I was the president, man, I would be fucking, I would be killing the media right now.
This would be so historical though, because like we have not had very many people charged with treason at all. You know?
You're talking about the whole media, most of the media though. You're talking about like CNN, NBC, MSNBC.
Well, I'm talking a lot about the government officials that are involved are probably going to be the ones that would end up being charged with treason more so than like.
But then, like, how could you trust your media now? Like, how could you trust the left-leaning media now? Because they're getting fed. No. But they're getting fed disinformation from Russian shells, right? So the Russian shells go to jail. But what happens to the media that was propagating their shit? Like, I know, man. That shit's fucking blew my mind. It's just like, whoa. Yeah, but it's so fucked up, and I bet it's I bet it's fucking true as well, because projection, and I've seen it so much. I'm like, yeah, the lefties project like fuck. So, Trump, you're working with Russia. We're not. Don't look at us. Look at Trump. He's the one working with Russia. And it's like, are you working with Russia, by the way?
You protest too much.
Exactly. Oh, fucking hell. Right. I will end the show there, but that's fucked up, man. That's really fucked up.
I think that was a good way to end the show on.
Yeah.
Because I found it quite interesting. And I'm looking forward to the arrest.
I don't know, man. That's a big fallout. That's just going to be a lot of people getting fucked up.
Yep, we gotta have it happen though. Purge them. The purge.
What was it that Trump said? We've got a thing in the swamp. What was it?
Drain the swamp.
Drain the swamp. That's it. You got to
Get
drain
out
the
of my swamp.
Exactly. Trump might be in a swamp, but it's not full of Russians.
Trump has a Russian-free swamp.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Right, got to end the show, and maybe it's up to you. Do you want to do the game or not?
Yeah, we're gonna do perfect date next.
Okay, so let me stop the stream, and I know the radio wasn't on, but we got the YouTube thing up, and everything's fucked, and I'll need to fix it for next week. It's going to take a while.
Well, you know, we got them something, so they got YouTube to listen to.
You got a sort of YouTube episode. Yeah, I'm going to have to uninstall software and drivers and really fuck about. I don't know what's going on, but to fix it just took too long. So anyway, good night, stream. We will be playing, what is it, the perfect date thing? That fucking stupid game.
In like 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, it give me time to set up the things. It won't take too long because I don't have to upload anything. I just need to switch.
Yeah, but I'm probably gonna go like use the bathroom.
Yeah. By the time I do that, it'll be fine. Right. Anyway, good night, stream. We'll see you in like 10 minutes if you want to tune in for the game thing. If not, then good night. Have fun. Tune in next week when we talk about something else, and the radio might work, possibly, and we also might be on time. God damn it. Do you want to say good night to the peoples?
Yes, good night, peoples.
There you go.